we go now, baby. Sunday night football. Chiefs and Giants getting after it in beautiful East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joe and Jingles coming at you with their three best bets for the game. Before we get into those, make sure you hit that like button right down there and make sure you are subscribed to the Covers YouTube channel. Okay, then, let us get right into the action. I'm going to get us started with my best bet for the game, under 45.5 points for this one. So I think there's one good unit in this game, and that is the defense of the Kansas City Chiefs, who will be facing the worst offense that they've seen up until this point of the season. And hey, this is a true desperation spot for the Chiefs. They do not want to start their season 0-3. And I think they're going to be leaning on their defense that allowed just 3.7 yards per play against the Eagles in week 2. Their defense was fantastic in that game. And I'm not fooled for a second by what we saw from the Giants in their week 2 game against Dallas. I think they're a lot closer to this team that scored just 6 points in week 1 against Washington. And I do think that week 2 performance probably says a lot more about the Dallas Cowboys defense, and it will go down as a pretty big outlier in the season of the Giants. So look at both offenses. Both of them are really bad on third down so far this season. So don't be surprised to see a lot of punting. Each also really struggling in the red zone. So if they do get in close, don't be surprised to see field goal attempts as opposed to touchdowns. Under 45.5, my favorite bet for the Sunday nighter. Jingles, you have a touchdown score for the game. Who are you looking at?
Let's go. Cam Scatterbo for a touchdown plus 200. You did mention the red zone stuff, and that's where this comes into. Let's see. Russell Wilson had the offense rolling last week, 506 total yards, 37 points against the Cowboys. We're not going to see that this week, but at least we know that this offense is somewhat capable of moving the ball. But Scatterbo had some good numbers in charge up from week 1. 51% snap share, outcarried Tyrone Tracy 11-5, added 3 targets in the passing game. But as I prefaced, he's going to get this, and this is my favorite thing to look for. Just give me guys, when that ball gets inside the 5, who are you giving it to? Right? That's the guy. It's really hard to predict touchdowns outside the 20. But inside the 5, if you know that this is your guy and you're getting plus 200, that's almost a guaranteed play for me on any game in any matchup. And this is where we are. He's the only New York guy running back with RZ carries inside the 5, and he has 6 total. He converted 1 of 2 attempts inside the 5 last week. And I think this is a TD price buy at 170 or better. Now, he's still 100-1 for offensive rookie of the year.
Ooh.
And I think this is a season where a lot of things can go, because right now it's not Cam Ward. Last year was dominated by quarterback play, Jaden Daniels. But I think this is a wide open offensive rookie of the year moment. And Cam Scatterbo at 100-1 right now isn't as bad as a bet as it probably sounds if you're a Giants fan.
Oh, yeah, there we go. A little futures bet there from Jingles. Okay, my favorite prop bet for the game, I think a very easy one to get behind. Malik Neighbors to go over his reception over under number of 6.5. So all about that volume for the New York Giants best player. Week 1, he had 12 targets. Week 2, he had 13 targets. And I do expect this pattern to continue here this week. I think the Giants are going to be playing from behind for most of this game, which is going to force them to throw the ball a lot. And I do think a lot of short passes are going to be there for the Giants. Somewhat surprising here. KC, 27th in opponent completion percentage so far on the season. They have allowed the 6th most catches to the wide receiver position. And if the Giants do have any shot whatsoever in this one, of course, they're going to want to get their best player involved. At least 7 catches 10 times since the start of last season for Neighbors. Looks to be building pretty good chemistry there with Russell Wilson. He's going to want to be involved in this big primetime game for the Giants. Okay, there you have it. Our best bets for Sunday Night Football. Chiefs versus Giants. Enjoy the game. Best of luck with all your bets, and we'll see you right back here for Monday Night Football.